All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my video riding around the block this morning. I pretty much jumped right into the vintage air, but I wanted to discuss something about this situation with y'all. This has actually got a Monte Carlo on the cover, which is cute and all, but without factory air. And as you can see, this car came with AC. So here's the problem. The unit is pretty much the same, and I was going to run an AC delete box for AC because I got tired of smoothing out firewalls and still having to go back and drill holes and all the work you've done to mount the box. So I said, nope, not happening on this car. I'm going to make it look more original. I'm going to put an AC delete box. So what that's going to do is cover up all this ugliness here. Okay, as you can see now, that's all freshly painted with hot rod black. Starting to route my hoses. Again, vintage air, do better. You need to start including heater hoses in your kits for $1,733. I don't know why you don't. But anyway, we're going to discuss a little bit of what is going to be missing that I'm going to have to scrounge up because they sent me a non-air kit versus an AC kit. So, one thing is, on an AC kit, they send you a grommet and a block-off plug for these. That's not in there. They send you a grommet for this, or a block-off plug. That's not in there. Of course, a big old block-off plug there. And that's for the that's the tack wire. So that's there. But so anyway, since I've run into this, I'm gonna do another couple videos on what to do if you run into this situation. Of course, it's not really worth sending a whole unit back. They probably want you to pay return shipping. So I don't know who to blame on this. I seen it when I opened it up several months ago. I should have said something then, but I looked at the kit enough to see that it was basically the same kit, just minus a few things. The only other issue is if they send you they do include these for the vents, and you just need to get the AC non-air vents. This is slightly different, although it should not matter. This is the same. This is the glove box block off. Of course, these are the same for the heater duct. All of this stuff's the same. So some of the stuff in there where it talks about cutting holes for different things that a non-air car wouldn't have, you can ignore, because unless you change the radiator support, most you're going to find is an AC radiator support, as you can see here. So with that being said, I got a little bit to do here with that good installation I've got underneath, but I'm going to try to find some grommets for these to use them for wires coming through. Most of these are going to be covered up with the AC delete box that I'm going to use. And I've got to get from Brett Kimbrell at Kimbrell's Paint and Auto. Surely they've done some firewall shaving, and they'll have some of these grommets that I'm going to be missing with the wrong kit. So as I go through this, I'll do another video. If you run into this may help you. I'm not going to focus too much on routing of the hoses and that kind of thing. Be sure to go back and check out all my other videos on the vintage air from last year on a Blue 70 Monte Carlo I did. That was my car that I sold and then built the car from the ground up for the guy. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Another thing I will mention again, why they make all these holes and grommets the same size. They just do not want to work. The big AC hose, you always have trouble with it. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you put your insulation down before you put your box in. That'll give you a good sound barrier and heat barrier here. So I've also noticed a little bit of difference on the bracket here. So I'm going to make sure I seal up any holes with seam sealers, because this is going to be behind the box, the AC delete box anyway. So if you have a non-air car, you would actually have to cut this hole. This is a air car, so again, wrong kit. So I'm going to make this kit work. Luckily, again, most of the major components or all the major components are the same. The control panel's the same, etc. So anyway, we're going to make this work, and I'll do some more videos. Again, this is my ride to Pennsylvania at the end of June. if the world goes back to not being worried about crazy stuff, we're gonna drive this car, and we're gonna have a good time at the 50th anniversary Nationals. So be sure to check back for more videos, and like, share, comment, and if you have any questions, let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching. See you next time.